Hello, Taurus. This is your special edition love story, Lovescope, for mid-February 2017. What makes this special is I am tapping into a very specific stream of energy, a very specific love story. So this is obviously not going to resonate with everybody. Also, I have given option 1, option 2, option 3 as advice and outcome for you. So you need to decide which option you are most drawn to, and at the end of the reading, go ahead and look to that for further advice and clarity to your situation, and they will be time stamped. Because I'm tapping into a very specific stream of energy, this reading is outside of my normal love scopes that I do each month. So, Taurus, you guys are the first to receive this type of reading, actually. The cards that came through for you guys when I was led by Spirit to do these love story love scopes. I really didn't know what to expect, and so far they've been talking about love to come, or how a current partnered up couple came to be and where it's headed. Now, with you guys, this is more about a relationship that I feel is kind of either on the rocks or coming to an end. Now, the energy of this is somebody that you are currently with, or somebody that you've recently broken up from or are about to break up with. So, your cards tell a very clear-cut story. Aries cards told a very clear-cut story from A to Z, but so do yours. So, since I am tapping into a very specific stream of energy, this will not resonate with everybody, so don't try to make it fit. Listen to it, and if it's speaking to you, then this is for you. You'll know your love story. You know, there's no confusion. You're kind of living it, so you'll know if this is you or not you. Because this isn't about somebody coming back in or anything like that. No, this is about something that has just ended or is going to end. So, we have calling in your soulmate, flirt, deception, give your relationship a chance, healing family issues, and then finally, unrequited love. Now, before I even explain how clear-cut this story is, I want to bring up the energies that are representing you and this other individual. You are coming through as the Knight of Coins, which, you know, here's the little Taurus symbol right there. I'm not surprised. And here I was talking about an Aries, and here's Aries. So for some of you, this love story very well could be talking about an Aries. But their message was quite different than yours. So you guys are presenting as being quite stable and practical in this love story. However, the other party involved is either far less emotionally involved than you, or they're very emotionally immature, or they're younger than you, though I don't feel by much if it's of like physical age. It may be more of like their intellect, their maturity level that makes them younger. But just the way you guys are coming through as these energies, I just don't get the sense that they are as stable as you. And so like I said, this is a very specific stream. So if you are watching this and you are somebody who's interested in a Taurus or a partner of a Taurus, and you're like, well, I'm not immature, and da, 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 maybe this reading isn't for you. This is a very specific love story. And in this story, whoever is partnered up with Taurus or whoever Taurus just broke up with was either A, not as emotionally involved as Taurus was, or they were far more emotionally immature than Taurus. That's just the way it is. So this is how the relationship started out, calling in your soulmate. It felt divine, like you guys were written in the stars. It was very magical. There was a lot of flirting and fun to be had between the two of you, and you know, it was very passionate, I would say, and you thought that it was really going somewhere, and you didn't get to that place of thinking it was going somewhere all on your own. Like, they really led you to believe that it was, whether they were as emotionally involved as you or not, they led you to believe that they were right there with you. And I don't think that they were. Why they were saying that they were, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be different for everybody, but they were not there with you emotionally, even if they presented themselves as such. Especially with this deception card here, somebody is wearing a false mask. So the way this is coming through for me is it was them who was pretending to you, not you that was pretending to them. And something happened, some information came to light, or they finally just expressed to you, you know, hey, I'm not feeling you as much as I used to be feeling you, or something like that. Because then we have give your relationship a chance. And the energy of this card is more about a relationship that really doesn't have much of a chance, but you're trying to hang on and hold on and make it work, okay? And then what sits right next to that is healing family issues. So for some of you, you could be hanging on because maybe you have a child together, or you see them as your family, or you wanted them to be more, or you wanted to create a family with them. But then we end with unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So the sense that I'm getting is, as long as you guys were just casually dating, it was all good and fun, and I love you, and you're amazing, and we have all this passion and chemistry, and we're going to take on the world. But then there's something that made things kind of get real. And in that space, the truth has no choice but to come to light. And it's them saying, actually, I'm really not that into you. And it could be that you were ready to get a commitment from this person finally, or you wanted to move in with them, or you want to have a baby with them, or you want to get married. You know, it's whatever the next step was. Or, you know, maybe it could be, well, with family issues, I feel whatever happened to make shit get real, the way they reacted or are acting is nothing that you expected at all. And the truth is almost shocking to you. Like, you say to them, what? You don't love me? Or you don't feel that we have a connection strong enough to move forward? Or you can't have my back on this, or you can't help me out. Like, it's something where you did not expect that they wouldn't have your back when you know, when hard times come, or when it comes time to move forward, or when shit just gets real. You are shocked that they don't have your back, because you thought you were soulmates. And the way this all started out seemed quite magical and dreamy, and they seemed right on board with you every step of the way. But then now here we are, and they're not. And that's why I'm saying, for some that are relating to this love story, you broke up already. And this is kind of the energy you're sitting in now, where that you're stunned. Others of you who are relating just learned, like, you're just now coming into the awareness of the fact that they don't have the same kind of love for you that you have for them, even though they may have been portraying that to you all this time. And I just really, I feel that you're shocked. You can't believe it. Like, are you kidding me? You faked this all this time? And the only reason why you're gonna know that is because of something. Maybe, you know, you've been dating for 2 years and you're like, okay, well, we should at least move in together. And then perhaps you find out that, well, no, we're not ever going to move in together because I'm actually been seeing somebody else. It's going to be different. The love story, the energy of this storyline is going to resonate. But the way it plays out specifically will be different for each of you. If this is resonating with you, this person that I speak of. So, if you are with somebody and it was like on fire, it was going fabulous, but there seems to have been a huge shift in the energy between the two of you, and you don't know why, and they're not really telling you why just yet, you need to trust that, because with unrequited love, I don't think that they are on board with you to the same degree that you are, especially because they're showing us a page. And the Page of Cups of all the pages. So, I am going to go ahead and pull the outcome cards here. If you are drawn to the first set of cards, that is, I'll do those first, but if you're drawn to cards 2 or cards 3, go ahead and click the timestamp for those. Alright, so if you are drawn to cards 1, we have Steady, Divine Timing, Expression, and Like Attracts Like. If you're longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. So what this tells me is, for some of you, there's a period of observation that needs to take place before you find out exactly what this unrequited love means, or you express yourself. There's a period of observation that needs to unfold for you before you fully express yourself to this person. And with divine timing sitting there, that's why I'm saying, and it's sitting right next to study, and then like attracts like. Okay, so this individual is in your reality or came into your reality because of something about you. You attracted this person and this experience into your life. Now, this could be because you maybe weren't the most stand-up person to other lovers of your past, even if you've been a stand-up person to this current lover. And energy does balance itself. What you put out does come back to you to show you the vibration of energy that you're truly offering to all. But with like attracts like, this also could mean that you don't believe that you truly deserve the kind of love that you do deserve. And that's where this study comes into place. You've got to really open yourself up to, what is it that you believe about yourself that you deserve? Okay? Because if you don't think you're good enough, or that nobody will ever love you, or that the same thing always kind of happens, and that's the same kind of energy you're pulling into your experience. And this relationship is here to tell you that. And if you pull back and you observe and you really see things for what they are, like, who am I? Why does this keep happening to me? Or who have I been? And this energy returning back to me is reflecting to me, Spirit, what do you want me to see about me? Either way, Spirit wants you to see something about yourself, and you'll know, if you are a Taurus who doesn't believe that you are beautiful and that you deserve great love and affection, or if you're a Taurus who maybe has played games and broken hearts in the past, and maybe you didn't really learn from that, and now it's coming back to you. Either way, this is a return of your own energy, this relationship. And with unrequited love, you either failed to offer proper love to somebody in the past where you took more, or you continually give more to others than you expect in return to yourself, because maybe that makes you feel selfish, but the truth is, you deserve back as much as you give to somebody. That's the truth. That's the law of energy. It's balance. And with study here, very important that you really consider all of these things, and you will find the answer as to why this has played out the way that it has. And once you're in that space, you'll be able to express yourself much more clearly. Okay? But with unrequited love here, I do not feel like this is the right relationship for you, no matter what's going on or playing out. That person doesn't love you as much. They're emotionally immature. They're like a notch below you. But you don't see that. Okay? You don't see that for yourself. And you need to. Because you're worth so much more than this energy. Okay? So that is the message I got. If you were drawn to the first set of cards, I hope that that offered you some guidance, as to what to do about the situation, or, why it's playing out. Okay? So take care. Right. If you were drawn to option 2, we have ideas and inspiration, focus, adventure, and actions speak loudly. So with these set of cards, I think This is going back to kind of your own intuition and paying more attention to that than what this other person may be saying to you, because with actions speak loudly, actions speak louder than words, okay? And if somebody's actions don't line up with what they're telling you, that's a red flag. And I think that you're getting information, when you deal with this, person, it's like what comes out of their mouth doesn't match the vibration of their energy, and you really sense that. And you may have been on many travels together or adventures together, and you really thought this was a solid, beautiful new beginning, a relationship that had really great potential, and you've put a lot of energy into it. You guys talked about so many things, and you really thought you were on the same page, to find out that you're not. And again, has what they've been telling you, does it really line up with their energy and their actions? Do they always have an excuse, a justification as to why they do what they do, or why they're not there as much as they should be? And then you've got to think to yourself, okay, if they've been hanging around me but they're not really in love with me, what is it that they get from me? Well, do you take them on trips? Do you spend a lot of money on them? Do you build them up? Do you pour all of your energy into them? What is it that you give them an abundance of that would make them want to keep you around if they're really not truly in love with you? But for those of you who are attracted to this option 2, Spirit is saying, pay attention to their energy and their actions. Oppose and over what is coming out of their mouth, because you are picking up the truth in between the lines, so to speak. They're not telling you the truth. And for some, you're just kind of sensing that they don't really love you back, but they're not being straight out about it. Focus. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to who they are, no matter what they're trying to present to you, and you'll know the truth, okay? Because you deserve more than somebody who doesn't love you with their whole heart and soul. All right? So that is what I have if you were drawn to option 2 of the cards. I really wish you guys the best, and I'm sending you a lot of love and light, and hopefully getting rid of this relationship and moving on is going to bring something much better into your guys' life, okay? So have a very beautiful month, okay? Take care. Now, if you were attracted to option 3, we have dreams, celebration, protection, and honesty is essential. And I just want to point out, look at the mask here, and then same thing, there's a mask here. They're so similar, and they're different decks by different authors. So what I get for this is you have been getting information through your dreams about this relationship and the truth of it, and you need to pay more attention to those dreams. And if this person broke up with you, Spirit wants you to know that should be celebrated, because you were truly being protected by this person rejecting you and leaving you. Sometimes rejection is God's protection, because honesty is essential, and we have deception here. No matter which option you could have chosen, the cards that came out, none of them speak of, you know, this is going to heal and become a beautiful, loving relationship. No. This love story is not about that. Spirit has brought this message out to those who this resonates with, because Spirit has something way better for you and wants you in a much healthier situation. And I don't care what they presented themselves as in the beginning. It's like something happened and shit had to get real, or you wanted to move forward, like, and what you were asking for wasn't too much, and bam, they're not there. They do not love you the way they pretended to. And all of this coming to light now is somehow protecting you. So if they broke up with you, it's for your protection. Don't mourn them. Do not miss them. Really go within yourself to figure out what it was about this particular situation inside of you that you are open to, or that attracted this into your life. Like, what is it that you need to learn from this person? Do you need to love yourself more? You know, with the dreams, I really feel as though you thought that this was it, and the start of this relationship was magical. It was like what you dreamed of. It was a celebration. And now we have protection, and honesty is essential. So it's like there was this shift. It was this magical thing, and then this shift, and now it's deception. It's unrequited love. Healing needs to happen. Give your relationship a chance. It's like this relationship doesn't have a chance, okay? You could stay in it if you're in it. You could stay in it for a week, or a year, or 2 years, and it's not going to change. There's not enough love and chemistry and connection for longevity of this energy between the two of you, even though it started out so magical. And nobody wants to hear that in a love reading. I get it, but I only divinate the message of the cards, and this is a very specific love story, and this is how it's playing out. And if this resonates with you, I am sorry that I'm not seeing a positive shift in this specific relationship. I just feel that, especially those of you who are drawn to the third option, there's so much better for you. There's so much better for you. It doesn't matter the soul connection you felt in the beginning. It's not present now, and it hasn't been, and you've kind of known that, and for whatever reason now it's like in your face that you know this is not what you originally thought it was or going to be. And with honesty is essential, it's so important that you are honest with yourself. And if they dumped you, or you're feeling rejected by this person, that's God's protection, okay? You deserve better. You deserve more than this, and you need to know that, okay? So just be real with yourself and trust your intuition. If you're having dreams that they're cheating or there's something weird, crazy going on, chances are you're absolutely correct about it. Just really tap into your intuition. Ask Spirit for guidance. If you feel like they don't love you, they probably don't love you. It's just, and you might be hung up because it started out so magically, but it's not what it seems. And the universe is trying to help you and protect you, and trust that. Even if it hurts and you're like, this really sucks, trust the universe and the fact that you're being pulled apart from this person at this time, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I'm probably going to have a billion dislikes for Taurus. I'm so sorry, but this is the energy that came through in this love reading, in this very specific stream of love for Taurus. So I hope that this helped and offered you some guidance, and I'm sending you guys a lot of love, healings, and blessings.